I also tried not to rehearse with actors, but to talk about the script, about time, book, characters, music. Tried to be present at the deployment of the film. As your half of Chellas, I didn't know how to take up the challenge of making a historical film for my first film. This year Chellas is a very good question, because when I write about new projects, I wonder if it's possible to be as economical as in the movies. No film school met with Chellas to discuss the differences between the TV and film script. How she knocked on the door for a decade to make her first feature film. That she learned to write for the Mad Men, and much more. But if you make a vintage movie, every time you want to get out, you have to kick out all the people who are not really in the movie. And you have to restart everything to shoot. Sell as well. What didn't happen? Let's see. I went from writing feature films to television, and in those years I worked in Mad Men. We worked together for months and months on the film, and we thought about how we could make scenes and record the story, and how we could make intimacy possible for the show to take place. I always watch a lot of movies when I write a script. Old favorites, new favorites. Chellas. It's funny with independent films, you can be so close, 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 so close. But unlike television, where there is a place to fill, I think you should continue with the independent film and bring it to the world. Chellas. Television and cinema are very different when it comes to writing. CBC. I'm sure many authors have tried to approach the story of Patty Hearst differently over the years. Susan is an old friend of mine, and I remember that even when she started writing a book, she was like, I made this story that nobody knows. Chellas. In the movies you try to tell a whole story, and that's a lot. The film is a colorful portrait of the daily life of the SLA, with a strong female figure as an unknown heroine in the history of Patty Hearst. But I really think what you ask people to do when they sit to watch the show and when they sit to watch the movie is different.